when it comes to being incarcerated, no matter what you do, you're gonna always want to protect yourself. Prison is the type of place where you might wake up in the morning and have a bad day, a good day, a horrible day, a violent day. You never know what's gonna happen when you're incarcerated. If you're watching this, you already know why you're here. What's up, everybody? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and do me that solid favor. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. I want to tell everybody welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing another episode of the Inmate Dictionary. We're going to be doing letter P. Protect yourself no matter what. All right, now, you know whether you've been to prison or whether you haven't been to prison. You know that it can get real gritty and grimy and violent inside of a locked up institution. This is all around the world, y'all. It isn't just down here where I'm from in Florida. It is all around the world, okay? No matter where you are, it can get violent. It isn't the institution that's killing people, it's the people in the institutions, okay? So an institution could be soft for 8 months to 10 years, and all of a sudden they put a couple knuckleheads in there, people that, you know, want to turn this shit up and crank it up and make it turn ratchet. And next thing you know, people are going to be in there doing some ratchet acts. Now, this is a good topic to touch bases on because it's common sense. You know you always want to protect yourself no matter what. But the thing is you're going to find yourself in uncomfortable situations to where you're going to have to react. You know, you're going to have to do things first, all right? If it feels like the energy in the air is off, if it feels like something's about to go down and you feel like you're going to be the one that's going to be taking the damage and you're going to be the one that's going to be harmed, then you got to do what you have to do, all right? Now, this video is not me telling everyone to just start going around collecting knives and running up and wetting people. But shit, if you're in that type of environment to where that's what everybody is doing, there's no way you're going to beat them. You might as well join them. You might as well be a part of that wetting people up shit, because you're not going to make it if that's what everyone's doing and you don't have it in you to do it. All right? You got to think of it this way. You have a family just like that person has a family, right? You want to come home to your family. If you don't have a family, if you don't have no kids or nothing like that, you want to eventually have children along the line, right? You eventually want to have kids, offsprings that can carry on your legacy and your name and your bloodline, right? Well, all that can just be balled up and thrown away if you do not protect yourself in prison, all right? Literally. If someone comes at you sideways, you protect yourself. If someone tries to rob you, you protect yourself. If they try to wet you up, you protect yourself. Even if you have to harm them physically and violently, just to do that, you do what you have to do. No holds barred, no holding back. Because at the end of the day, that person on the other side of that knife is going to be doing what I'm telling you should be doing. They're going to protect their self. Okay, they're not worried about what you got going on. All they're worrying about in their mind is protecting their self no matter what. See what I'm saying? Don't sweep shit under the rug. Don't let people try you and get away with it. Damn sure don't be breaking it off. Don't be paying nobody. Don't let nobody extort you. You get what I'm saying? Don't be giving up no money that your family's sending you or none of that shit. You protect yourself. If you feel like you are outnumbered at any given time, if there is multiple people in there trying you that are all clicked up and all stick together, then what you do is you take flight first. You run down on their ass because they are not going to expect it, and you do what you got to do to the first couple people that are closest to you, the ones that you could get your hands on first. That's what you have to do. No matter what, like I said, you're going to find yourself in some situations that are going to be uncomfortable. You're going to find yourself to where you feel like something's going to go down. You might be scared for your life, okay? I've seen this happen to plenty of people in there. They're scared for their life because they see the numbers of people who are against them. They see that all these people have knives. All these people are trying to put down on, put fear in their heart. And a lot of times, they crumble. Cookies crumble, you feel me? A lot of times, these dudes don't do shit, and they get the shit end of the stick because they do not protect themselves. They're scared to carry a knife because they don't want to get caught with it and go to confinement. They're scared to use a knife because they don't want to take someone's life. You know, they don't want to hurt nobody physically. I know at the end of the day, a lot of people don't want to do that. You feel me? But you might have to if you want to protect yourself. You understand? That's why I say you gotta you got to get in where you fit in. If they're playing with knives and they're playing dirty and they're not doing one-on-one fights and they're not leaving you alone, you're going to have to make a stand. You're going to have to stand up. You're going to have to grab that knife and be like, God, forgive me, but today I'm going to put about 6 holes in somebody. That's all you really can do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, your bid is going to feel miserable. People are going to constantly pick on you. They're going to constantly feel like they can get over on you. They'll walk by and slap you in the head if they want to. They'll take the hat off your head and throw it on the ground and stomp on it. You know, just little things that they do just to pick on people that they know, you know, ain't going to do shit. You understand? Now, it's different when it ain't about who can whoop who, you know, because if I know I can whoop you, you feel me? I'm not still 100% sure of what you're capable of doing. You see? So just because there's a bunch of them, they might know, okay, yeah, there's 10 of us and there's one of him. Of course we can whoop him. But, you know, he's known to take off. He's known to hit people with knives. He's known to try to hit someone with a lock. You know, he's known to stick up for himself. He's going to protect himself no matter what. So that makes it to where they can't predict your next move. So they're not going to truly mess with you unless they're going all the way with it. Then you're going to know not to feel bad because they know you're going to do something. So now that they're doing something to you, you know they know what you're capable of. So then that's when you just get right in there with them and you up that banger and do what you got to do. You know how it is when you back a scared, wounded animal into the corner, they're most likely to attack because they're scared. They're going to bite. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is with inmates in prison. You feel me? That's what made me want to make the Inmate Dictionary, because this right here is a survival guide that will help you through your incarceration from A to Z. Okay? No matter what, each one is a way that you will make it through prison, believe it or not. Just like the book, The 48 Laws of Power. You know how that book right there is a good strategy guide for a lot of people? Same thing with the Inmate Dictionary. You know what I'm saying? And when you find yourself in there, you're totally outnumbered. Even if they're not sticking together, you're outnumbered. Because you got to look at it. Most of the institutions you land on are going to have probably anywhere from, let's say, work camps that have like 500. You know, you're going to have anywhere from 500 inmates at a work camp to like 16 to 1,700 on a main compound. All the compounds I went to, we've had 1,600 or less inmates. Straight up. We've had at least, I'd say, at least 12 to 1,300 up to 1,600. Every camp I went to. I've never been to a camp where we had under 1,000 inmates. So you're outnumbered regardless. Even if everyone's sticking by themselves, you're still outnumbered. Because people got knives, people got weapons, people are willing to react first, attack first. People are willing to protect themselves. You see what I'm saying? So you want to always protect yourself no matter what it is, straight up. I don't care if it's in front of the officers. I don't care if it's in front of someone at visitation, your family. No matter who it is, you always want to protect yourself because you may not make it home from prison if you don't. Straight up. I've said this line in several videos, okay? And I'm going to say it again. You have some people that go to prison for 20 years and make it home. You got some other people that go to prison for just a year and a day and end up losing their life in there, okay? It's all on survival. And protecting yourself is, of course, one of the main things that you want to do. Literally. Don't let someone come up to you and don't ball up and fall on the ground. You feel me? Don't let someone come up to you and try to, you know, put fear in your heart and all that shit. They bleed just like you bleed. Straight up. No matter how you look at it. And yeah, it sucks to be the one that bleeds first or the one that bleeds at all. But at the end of the day, the more you play the way that them other people were playing, the more you're going to see and you're going to build heart. You're going to build your courage. You're going to learn to stick up for yourself. You're going to definitely protect yourself at all costs because that comes with sticking up for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Never let your guard down. Never turn your back. Always keep your eyes open. All right? And I guarantee your bid will be 100% less drama. There will be less shit under the sticks on your end. You will not get as harmed as you normally would if you do not protect yourself. If people know you will not protect yourself, then you're vulnerable. They will literally come after you and try you anytime they feel like it. Now, you got people that will refuse to protect themselves, right? But nobody picks on them. But you know why they don't pick on them? Because they don't want nothing they have at the moment. That doesn't mean they're going to leave you alone because, you know, they know you're not going to stick up for yourself. Let there be a time where they're hungry or they want something nice that you have. then that's when they're going to feel like, oh, okay, boom, I'm just going to go take his shit. And that's how it goes down in prison, for real. So if you're someone that watches this video that's been to prison before and you made it through your bid with nobody picking on you, you know, but you truly weren't living like that. You know, you were scared, but you just kept your head down minding your business and everyone left you alone. Don't think that that's how prison truly is. You just got lucky that nobody in there wanted what you had. Because it don't matter if you're in the dorm with someone for a year. They may not want what you have. So you got to live. You got to, you know, live drama-free. No problems. No pressure. No one trying to rob you, extort you, take your shit, put down on you, make you buy them stuff from canteen. None of that. But the moment there's a drought on their end, then that's when the problems come. That's when they go to looking and prowling on the weak. Seeing what can I get from him. Oh, I know I could get this from him. He's soft. He won't even look me in my eyes. He ain't said shit to me in a year. You know what I'm saying? The whole time we've been in here, I could tell he's pie. You know what I'm saying? They'll walk up to him and be like, hey, bro, let me get this. And he'll just give it to him with no problems. Without even saying, are you going to pay me back? Or no, I can't do it right now. You feel me? Shit like that. Them same people right there think that they made it through prison. Prison wasn't that bad. They just give it to them and they'll go away. No. Don't work like that. Because word of mouth travels. And you might not hear about it. Because you're the one that's getting finessed. You're the one that's getting robbed. The one that they're taking shit from. So it's not meant for your ears. But everyone else in the dorm knows. Straight up. Even the people who weren't in the dorm when it happened. They all know. Word travels and everybody talks amongst each other. Believe it or not. And a lot of times the topic will be the person who's handing shit over. The person who won't protect herself. So you want to make sure no matter what you do. No matter how scary you are. No matter how big the risk is. What the outcome might be with the consequences. You want to make sure you protect yourself. Okay? You can never say that in your mind too many times. I got to protect myself. I'm going to protect myself. No matter what, I'm protecting myself. That's what you have to do. Straight up. Because at the end of the day, the whole goal is to get through your bid, right? Literally, is to go in and get it over with. Right or wrong? Well, if you don't protect yourself, you might not make it home. You could lose your life in there because people are wetting people up over dumb shit, petty stuff. Straight up. People are coming in there robbing people for their canteen. And you could not even put up a fight. You could stand back and put your hands in the air like this. And there's your locker. And they could see all the food right there. All the canteen. Everything that they came to rob. They could see it right there with their own two eyes. You're like this with your hands up. Scared shitless. You don't want no problems. You don't want no drama. None of that shit. Just take it and leave. And there's people out there that will still hit you. Even though they got all this stuff, the robbery was too easy for them. They will still wet you. So you might as well fight for it. Might as well try to put a knife in them if they come. Because they're not going to expect that. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to talk about me on the other side of the knife. If I'm one of the ones that come with a banger and I'm trying to rob you, I'm the type that I want you to, you know, I want you to put up a fight. I want you to act like you're not going to give it up. I want you to say something out of the ordinary. I want to sense you're not going to give it up. And I'm going to hit you with that bitch. Straight up. That's how I've always been since I was younger. It don't matter what it is. From shit on the streets to shit in the chain gang. You feel me? I'm always the hothead one to where I'm going to teach your ass a lesson. And I'm going to make an example of you the moment you speak or try to stick up for yourself. So the reason I'm telling you this is there's other people in there like that. Okay? Not everybody wants a smooth robbery. Not everybody's going to want you to just give it to them peacefully. You got some people that wish you would try to buck the jack. That wish you would try not to give it up or just flinch or just move any kind of way or act like you're going to clutch and grab a knife or a weapon or something. You have people in there that are just waiting, that are focusing on more of hitting you with it than they are the actual outcome of the items they're robbing for. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say you got to protect yourself, because there's people in there that literally want to harm someone. They find more interest in hurting the person during the robbery than they do just getting it smoothly. That's why I say protect yourself. Be ready for it. Okay? Because you never know the type of situation you're going to find yourself in when you are incarcerated. So if you're someone that's never been to prison and you are scared, not even got to be scared. You just don't know. You don't know what to expect. You're not scared, but at the same time, you're nervous. Okay, there's 101 things going on in your mind. You just want to do your time the easy way. You want to make it to where there's no problems. You want to just get it over with, drama-free, ain't got to worry about harming no one, but at the same time trying to stay out of harm's way, then this Inmate Dictionary series is perfect for you. And also the people who've been to prison that know how prison is, when you watch these videos, you're going to know everything I'm saying is straight facts from A to Z. It has its own playlist. You go to the playlist on this channel and you will see Inmate Dictionary and you can watch it straight up. Catch up on them if you haven't already. But this one here is that no matter what you do, you want to protect yourself. At the end of the day, who do you want to be the one crying? Your family or their family? You want your children to miss you, or would you rather their children miss them? Of course, you don't want no one's children to miss anybody. That's obvious. But at the end of the day, if it's me or them, I got me, bro. I'm looking out for me. I'm going to protect myself to the fullest, bro. And I don't care about the consequences and repercussions that come with it at all. That shit goes out the window when all I see is red. You know what I'm saying? So take this video into consideration. I appreciate y'all watching this. Like I said, this is letter P of the dictionary. Y'all stay tuned next time as we make our way all the way to the end of it. Y'all have a good day. Till next time, this Frog.